Hey guys, what is up? It is Castle Perfect here, once again bringing you a very nice Wi-Fi battle match here against Bastion. Now I would like to say that taking a quick look at his team, the only two possible Mega Evolutions here are Venusaur and Charizard. The others are, pretty slow in my opinion. His entire team is really slow, so I would say that his team can make a very good use of Trick Room, but he's not running Trick Room that much, I know. So let's go ahead and get started, see where this match actually brings us to. So one thing that I would like to say is that I'm once again using my physical sweeper Greninja. It is a monster. It destroys everything. It's so amazing. It's so unexpected and everything is stabbed, which is awesome. So my opponent is going to lead up with a Japanese named Blissey, and I'm going to lead up with my Greninja, of course. I'm going to go for the power-up punch to get the immediate +1 attack. I know it's not going to kill. Well, it's very unlikely. So he's going to proceed to go for the Focus Blast, and that is going to do a lot of damage. I bet he was actually expecting the Dark typing, which, Greninja normally is. But whenever you're facing a Greninja, you need to keep in mind that Protein will definitely change its typing whenever it uses some different attacks. Another thing is that I managed to take him down with a with a second power-up punch. I'm a +2 attack right now, but he brings out his Venusaur, and I don't have anything against the Venusaur. I don't have U-turn, so I cannot U-turn out. I'll have to hard switch into my Breelom, which is totally awesome because I know that at this point, he's most likely going to go for a Energy Ball or maybe a Sludge Bomb or something like that. Something that is totally stabbed. But I was really banking on the off chances of him going for the Energy Ball, because allowing him to go for the Energy Ball here and allowing my Breelom to take that damage there is going to allow me to get the Poison Heal ability going on. And I know that on the next turn he's going to try to go for the Sludge Bomb, so I'm going to anticipate that and go out into my Nidoking. So an excellent play on my part at this point. Things are really looking very good. Now, one thing I know is that Mega-Venusaur has the ability Thick Fat. I still don't have Ice Beam on my Nidoking, and I don't think that I will, ever run Ice Beam on my Nidoking, because I think that Thunderbolt is way more useful. So I do proceed to go for the switch here, seeing as how the Energy Ball does way too much damage for me to stay in here. I am not comfortable at all, so I'm going to switch out into Pinsir, and he's going to make a switch on the same time, or at the same time that I pull my switch as well. So he's gonna bring out his Lapras, and I was like, I should have stayed in my normal form, because, I wanted to go for the close combat, and seeing as how Lapras is part Ice, it probably is running Ice Beam, and that is going to be super effective if I go for the Mega Evolution, and that is exactly what I go for. Really bad play on my part in here. I'm gonna get a minus special defense and a minus defense, and the Ice Beam is going to be more than sufficient to take down my Pinsir at this point, and that sucks so much to lose your Mega Evolution at so early in the game. It's really not that late yet. We're only we're only at the half of this match, or like in the middle or something. Well, anyway, I'm gonna send out my Greninja here. I'm gonna go for the power-up punch. That's super effective. Get a +1 attack going, and Greninja is just like a non-stopping train. It goes straight forward, destroyed everything in its paths, and if if the way is way too rough, he just gets the hell out of there and just continues and fights for another day. So he is amazing. So I'm going to go for the Rock Slide here. Unfortunately, I ended up missing. I think he goes for the Play Rough and takes me out, which is totally fine. Greninja did a great job, and I'm really happy about it. So I'm gonna bring out my Breelom right now, and I'm gonna put this thing to sleep. Obviously, I don't like to use sleeping inducing moves because they are really annoying, but since I've been having a couple of matches and people have been spamming these kind of moves, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to return the favor. I might as well just use some of those sleep-inducing moves. So Poison Heal is gonna bring me higher on the HP, and his Grand Blue is asleep at this point. I'm gonna take this opportunity to go for a Swords Dance. Really bad play on my part there, because he could have waken up and gone for a Play Rough and taken me out. I should have gone for the straight Seed Bomb. I was pretty confident that a Seed Bomb without using Swords Dance was more than sufficient to take down the Grand Bull. So, just securing everything here, I go for the Seed Bomb and take him out. I know that Charizard will probably come out at this point, and that is definitely something that I don't want to go up against, since I don't have any moves that, do a lot of damage against Charizard. So I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna switch into my Dragonite, knowing that my Dragonite can possibly take whatever this guy is about to throw at me. because of that multi-scale. So it goes for the Blast Burn. That is not going to do anything, basically anything. That did nothing. And now that he's gone for the Blast Burn, a side effect from the Blast Burn is that you have to recharge on the next turn. So it gives me a free turn to go for the Dragon Dance. That's going to bring me up to +1 attack, +1 speed. And this is basically going to make me faster than the rest of his team and faster than his Charizard as well. And it's going to give me enough power to basically, you know, one hit KO everything on his team. Not that it's going to be a sweep at this point, because there is a Pokemon on his team that will be able to at least take one of these hits and do something back. Now he's going to bring back his Green Root, which is going to be his Mega Evolution Venusaur, and I'm going to get a critical hit with the Dragon Claw. Did not matter in the end, because without the crit I would have killed it anyway. So I'm gonna get a little bit of more recover from the leftovers, and I'm gonna be back at full, which means my multi-scale is active once more. And even if I don't kill this thing, even if it goes for Stone Edge, there is no way he can kill me. I'm not sure about a critical hit, but a normal Stone Edge, you know, the normal damage from the Stone Edge at this point would be impossible to take me out in one hit. But he goes for the Aerial Ace, which to my surprise, I mean, I was like, why did you even use that? I mean, Stone Edge was definitely the better move to go to, but it looks like it doesn't have it, so I'm going to finish him off with the Dragon Claw. That's just really great, you know, to take down those Pokemon. It's just that easy. Dragonite is such a powerhouse Pokemon. It's amazing. So my opponent is going to bring out my his Charizard, and I'm going to take him out with a Dragon Claw. And that is pretty much going to be the game, ladies and gents. It's going to end up in a 5-0, I believe. I think I lost only one of my... No, actually, I lost 2. So it's going to be a 4-0 end score. So everybody, thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you for all the support, all the likes, all the comments, all the input, everything, guys. You guys are amazing, and you need to remember that. So anyways, guys, one last thing that I have to say here is that if you want to follow me on Twitter, the links will be down in the description, and also add me on Facebook. Also, there's a link down there. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, so take care.